Hi, I'm Kate with Kate's Paper Creations. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Washington State, and I do weekly videos and blogs for my presentations. And today is my Remember When presentation. Remember when you first bought that stamp set, or that beautiful designer series paper, or that special ribbon and those special embellishments? And what about those dies that you just couldn't live without? Well, today's video and blog uses retired and or carried over products from past Stampin' Up! Catalogs, and I try to give them new life by combining them with current products. So I'm glad you've stopped by today. Today we are going to make this card right here. And it uses several things from the past, including the square lattice embossing folder, which makes a really lovely square lattice background. We're also using the Bloomin' Hearts Thinlits that cut out this beautiful delicate heart and the little flowers that go with it. And then I combined it with some new things. I combined it with the ornate thanks for the sentiment, the meant to be for the sentiment that I put inside, and for the little hearts. And so let me show you how this was made. I got the idea from a card club member. I have some people that we exchange cards every month, and she sent one. This is hers, so I copied her for the most part. And so let me show you, though, how I did today's today's project. I started with a standard A2 greeting card. So this is cut 5.5 by 8.5, and it will be folded and scored and folded at 4 1/4. And it's going to make a side fold greeting card. Then this piece here is real red, and it is 4 by 4. And it's going to get attached to the front of the card with regular adhesive. And I'm going to, let's see, I want it this way. I'm going to turn it like this. And it's leaving an 1/8 inch border on the top and the two sides. So as long as I get it close, that should work. So there's that. So it's going to open up like that. And then this goes on top of that, and it's going to get also attached. It starts out with a piece of regular basic white cardstock, and it is 3 3/4 inches square. And I'm going to put regular adhesive on that. Don't press too hard, because if you do, your adhesive might start to bring up part of the paper because it's so delicate. And I'm also putting an X across the middle, because when something's embossed, it needs extra help staying attached. So I put some extra on there, and this goes on there with that 1/8 inch border all the way around, like that. Then this was punched out then with the die, and it's going to go on here like this. And of course, I'm back to using my Zig 2-way glue pen. Find my glue pen in here, and I am going to get some glue on here. And you don't have to do a bunch. I did try to do those outer edges, and just the bigger spots get glue, not the really super delicate pieces. And those big flower pieces, they got a lot of glue on them so that they'll help hold everything in place. This pen is a squeeze pen, so you squeeze it to get the glue to come out. And then you also have to press the tip down to do that. That's why you hear me tapping, if you can hear it, because there we go. That's got enough glue on it now. dry my hand off. And we're just going to center that on here like this. There we go. Now you can see that there are spots where the flowers will go. And so you need 2 of the larger ones and 3 of the smaller ones. And I put those on with glue dots. And I just took the glue dot and put it right in the center of each flower. It was easier to stick them this way than to try to stick them to the flowers. So we'll get those on there. This is a super simple project. Like that. Okay, then you just have to put the flowers on, and there is a certain way they go in order for them to fit. And sometimes I have to think about it for a while before I get it just right. But I think that one is right. And then this one, I'm thinking it goes, you might have to turn them a little bit to get it just the right way. And there's that one. And then the little ones, let's see if I can figure it out fairly quickly here. And so they're just sticking to those glue dots, which is just perfect. I'm thinking this goes this way. And it's not too hard to figure out which shape goes where. It just takes a little bit of, yeah, like that. Okay, so then there's the white flowers. And then I'm going to bring in some new product. These are called resin hearts. They're in the new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, the January to June mini catalog. And I'm going to put one of these little resin hearts in the center of each of these flowers. Now you could use the holiday rhinestones. They have red rhinestones, but I didn't have any left of those. So you could do that. I want that heart to be this direction. I want my hearts to all kind of be in the same direction. So that's why you're seeing me turn the card. So you could do this with the red rhinestones, and that's very pretty, and it sparkles really nice. Okay, there we go. You could also take regular rhinestones and color them with the real red blends pen, because blends dry on non-porous surfaces. So you could color some regular rhinestones in the small 3mm size and make them sparkle red, and you could do it that way. But I decided that these resin hearts were just too cute, and it carried out the theme just perfectly. Then I'm using the Real Red stamp set, and I'm using the sentiment from Ornate Thanks, from the bottom of my heart. And I'm using the Real Red ink, and I am just stamping that right across the bottom of my card. Just like that. Oh. And then on the inside, as you saw, I am stamping Happy Valentine's Day, also with Real Red ink, and it came from the Meant to Be stamp set, which is carried over from a previous catalog. And then this little heart, little tiny heart, is also from the Meant to Be stamp set. And I just added a few little hearts. And that is today's Remember When project. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have this set on your shelf, I hope you pull it down and use it and remember how much you loved it when you first bought it. Have a good day.